The front squat is hands down one of the best exercises for building up both strength and athleticism in the legs. However, is it necessary for your training goals? Well, that's what we're going to cover in this video. G'day everyone, and welcome back to Powersthetics Fitness, helping you build your body to both look and perform at its best. In today's video, we're going to be looking over the front squat and determining if it is necessary for your training goals. To start off with, is the front squat good for strength? And simply put it, absolutely yes. Almost no other exercise except for maybe the back squat will produce as much strength in your legs, particularly in your quads and your glutes. It even has some benefits over the back squat since it's front loaded and is therefore more useful for strength-based sports where you have to be rushing forward. Next up, is it good for hypertrophy? And again, yes as well. It's great for building up the hypertrophy in the quads and also to the glutes to a slightly lesser extent. Is it completely necessary? No, there are definitely a lot of options including the back squat, Bulgarian split squat, as well as various different variations, but the front squat is 100% a good exercise when it comes to hypertrophy in the legs. Next up is endurance, and this is where it's not as good. Generally, endurance-based exercises are better when there's less load and therefore a little bit better when it's body weight or something that you can do fast and efficiently. And the front squat's just not necessarily designed for that. It's usually something you're going to be going heavier with, and it's not as easy to be doing over a long period of time when you have a barbell in the front rack position. I'd much recommend doing something like a jump squat over the front squat when it comes to endurance. Next up is power. And while the front squat itself is not necessarily the number one power builder, I definitely put it more as a strength builder. It can be very good for building up strength in the legs, especially for Olympic weightlifting exercises, as it usually is the catching position. You can also do fast explosive reps in the front squat, which definitely does apply to power itself. What do you do if you have an injury though? What are some of the alternatives to the front squat? Well, in this case, I'd recommend going for something like a leg press. While usually I don't recommend the leg press, if you have either a knee injury or a lower back injury, it's a lot easier to limit the load and make sure that you're building up those stabilization muscles as you recover from said injury. If you're in a situation where you have limited equipment, I would recommend going for the goblet squat. This mimics the front-loaded situation of the front squat, but does so with a dumbbell. The Bulgarian split squat is also a good option as well. So to verdict, is the front squat necessary for training? I would say in most instances, absolutely yes. It's great for power, strength and hypertrophy, and in general is just one of the best leg builders out there. Obviously there are options if you are either injured or if you don't have access to the equipment, but overall, I would say the front squat is definitely a staple you should be having in your programs. But hey, let me know what you guys think. And there we have it. If you found this video helpful, be sure to drop a like. If you've got any questions regarding anything you saw in this video, be sure to comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want your own program where I break everything down for you, be sure to check them out in the website, link in the description down below.